Hi, going for a really weird angle because I totally lost my light. The video definitely had to be split into two parts. So today you're going to be seeing the basic products that I love that involve anything other than makeup. So it will be skincare, essentially. And tomorrow I'll try to do the other part of it for you. So I hope you enjoy this one, and I will see you at the other end. Take care. Hi, everybody. It's January 2nd. We're into 2018, so Happy New Year to everybody that I have not spoken to or wish a Happy New Year to. What I'm doing today, and I better get right into it, is I'm going to do the best of for 2017, the best products. I'm not sure I'm going to manage to get them all in just one video because there were a lot of products that made the cut for me. I really want to make sure that I get everyone in it that I think might make a difference for you. I'm going to start with the things that are not makeup first. I wanted to tell you, for me, especially in the wintertime, anytime from fall on, I love to light my candles. And for me, there is nothing like a Village candle. God, I sound like a commercial. There's something about the Village candles, the throw that they have, the scent lasts. It's absolutely marvelous. This particular one is maple butter. Oh God, it smells like you have a stack of pancakes just waiting for you with a nice hot cup of coffee on a wintry morning. So I love my Village candles, and I've tried a lot of them. And overall, they're the ones that never disappoint. I have a couple of favorite fragrances. The maple butter is certainly one of them. I love, I don't remember if it's called Grandma's Apple Pie, or there are two apple pie ones that I love. And I love the blueberry scent. And they have, well, there are a number of them. So at some point, I'll tell you what they are if anybody has any interest. Okay, the second product I'm going to talk about, and I think we should start with skin care and hair care and things like that, because without that, all the rest of it is meaningless. So some of them are really latecomers to the year for me, some not so much. The first product that I'm going to talk to you is my Clarisonic Mia 2. And this thing has really just been wonderful for my skin this year. My skin has done extremely well, as you know, and I'm extremely happy with the finish of it. It tends to be soft. It tends to be in pretty good shape for somebody who's not young. As far as the different products that I use with it, I can't say yet that there's one that I must have over any other. When I do, I'll certainly let you know that. The next product that I think is a must-have for me, and you all know this because Lord knows I've talked about it enough, the Nivea Skin Firming and Smoothing Concentrated Serum. I do not use this every day anymore. I used to do it at night. I often do it in the morning now instead, because I find that I'm much more reliable in the morning in terms of getting everything done. Now, it's the final product I put on. I do my serums first. I do my moisturizer, and son of a gun if I didn't bring the moisturizer in. Okay, so this is the very last thing that I put on, and if you need me to go over again the sequence that I use for the things that I put on, I'll be happy to do it again in another video. Then what I do is, for my skincare as well, I love the Tatcha One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. It is definitely a winner for me for the year and a top product. You take a little bit of it, you put it in the palm of your hand, and you work it, wait a second, yeah, into dry hands, massage it onto a dry face, rinse away with warm water, and it does a really good job. However, That being said, what I have done a lot lately since I bought it, and this was a latecomer into the year, this is that Beekman stuff that I got from the Beekman Boys upstate, the goat's milk products. These are the towelettes, and this is apricot and honey tea. You get 30 in a package, and I got 4 packages in a special they were running, and this is it. I love these things. I absolutely love these things. The scent is wonderful. No, oh God, it smells delicious. It doesn't have alcohol in it, so it really is good for your skin as well. And this is top for me for the towelettes. Now, admittedly, when I show you my favorites for the year, I have not necessarily tried 100 different towelettes as some of the people on here have. Perhaps if I had, other items would have come in, but for me and my experience, this one is an absolute winner for me. And there is another product from this collection that I got from the Beekman Boys, and again, it just smells delicious. This is the goat milk soap. This is the 9-ounce honey and orange blossom enriched with shea butter solid soap. I found for me, I now have this in my shower, and I take my my puff and I run the puff along the soap, and I use that. It makes a great lather. It has a wonderfully emollient kind of feeling. It's sulfate free, it's paraben free, and this is an absolute winner for me. Once my face is clean and I've done my Clarisonic, and this is actually the very first product that I put on my face, and I've shown you this one before. This is top for me for 2017. It's the Tatcha Luminous Deep Hydration Firming Serum. So this is what I use. First, you use the tiniest little bit. It's supposed to be a pearl-sized bead for your whole face. What works better for me is doing a very small bead, one for each cheek, one for across my nose, one of my forehead, and my chin, and just under my chin. So this one is a definite winner for me. In the cleansing part of it, once I have cleansed my face, I don't do this every day, but I do it. It's a very, very gentle enzyme powder exfoliant. And again, it's by Tatcha. It's called Polished. And it is a classic rice enzyme powder. I love this one. It really is great. So that is definitely another product that I highly recommend. This one really does not have any place in the skincare per se. This one, I'm doing great here. Sorry, folks. This is just in general cleaning, cleansing. I absolutely love the Bath and Body Works soaps. These are the gentle foaming hand soaps, and they work incredibly well for me. There are a number of scents that I love. They have the seasonal scents, like in the fall I bought pumpkin cupcake, and again, it's a gentle foaming hand soap with pure honey. It leaves my hands feeling very soft and very wonderful. And in the winter, it doesn't dry them out. I don't get those cuts in my hands. Now, I love this for my hands, again from the Beekman collection. So this is a winner for 2017 for me. And again, it was a latecomer to the party because I didn't start it until really late in the year. This is from the Beekman 1802 collection. It's Hydrating Sweet Relief Honey and Orange Blossom. Now, this one it's very much like the thing that I forgot to bring in, which is the moisturizer. It's the Peter Thomas Roth Quench. It feels as if it's melting into your skin. This one, you put a little bit in the palm of your hand, just like that. It's very light, and when you rub your hands together, it just feels like your skin is drinking it in, and it doesn't leave that greasy after feeling. Now, there's a caveat with this one. This is terrific if you just want to moisturize your hands, and I would think that this would work all year. In the winter in the Northeast where it's really cold and your hands take a beating, I really still go back to my Bath and Body Works 24-hour moisture body cream, and it's with Ultra Shea. This is not my favorite formula. They discontinued my favorite formula, wouldn't you know it. The one I used to love was the Triple Moisture, but this is still very good. This is white tea and ginger. It comes in many, many scents. I'm a white tea and ginger gal. I'm sorry that things are not looking really great. I hope I'm not going through this too fast, but there's so much to go through. So much to go through, so little time. My hands feel wonderful after that. Okay. For cleaning my brushes, and I did a video on this, and I will link the video at the end of this. You'll have it on the end screen so that if you want to take a look at that one, you can. This again was shown to me months and months ago by our wonderful Carol of the Oh Carol Show, and Carol and I share a love for pink, so we both got the pink, and she led me to this perfect container for it. It fits like a glove, and I think I picked this up at Walmart. I'm pretty sure I did. And what you do is you just wet it a little bit, and what I do is I then take my brushes, I'll run it under the water, and I will swish it back and forth on here to get a nice lather on it. And then I use this, and I have been using this since the day I first got it, and I have this for quite a while now. I got this at the very start of my journey into beauty and skincare. So what I can do sometimes is I put it on my fingers and I use it this way. For the tiny brushes, I rub it across the top, and for the larger brushes, across the bottom. Most of the time I don't do it on my fingers. Most of the time I just hold it. I'm a lefty, so I hold it with my right hand, and I will just do this, rinse it off, and your brushes look like new. They absolutely look like new. So I think if you don't already use this, by all means, give it a try. It's cheap. I think they were 97 cents a bar, and it's going to last a really long time. I'm still on my first bar. It's got a sizable dent, but oh my God. Now, I will say, the very first time I used it and I opened I took the cover off the bar, I didn't like the smell. It almost smelled like, I thought somebody said it had a lemony smell. To me, it smelled like the kind of lemony smell that they put in things you wash your floor with. That, I don't like it. However, number one, it does not linger on your brushes. And more importantly, number two, I don't even smell it anymore. So it was something that only lasted for a very short time, and it is so unbelievable. I had used glycerin soap for my brushes before that. I had done all kinds of things, but until Carol showed me this little miracle, I was working much harder. I can wash 25 brushes in 25 minutes. That's how good this thing is. So that is an absolute win. And it's something that reminds me of my wonderful Carol every time I use it. Okay, let me see. Where do I go from here? There are so many things. Oh my God. Okay, let me see if there's anything else in skincare. I think that's going to be it for now. I do have hair care, so let me do that really quickly. Now, I've been using Joico Power Whip. It's a mousse. This is a slightly different formula than it was before, so the new one I got is a tiny bit different. but it really is wonderful. Having thin baby fine hair, it really helps to give it volume without weighing it down. So I'm extremely happy with this. And by the way, I am not yet putting in those hair products from Nature Queen because it's too early to say that it's an absolute favorite for the year, but it's looking really promising because it was making my hair feel very clean, very healthy, and very shiny. So just wanted to mention that. Oh, there is one other skin product, and this is very important to me. This is the Amazon Aqua Intense Hyaluron Ocean Cream Eye Cream. This is my go-to and has been for years. I've tried other products, they're okay. But when I started, I had many more lines. Take a look up close and personal. There are no lines around my eyes. There are no wrinkles around my eyes, as in poo, poo, poo. I hope it stays that way, but this is an absolute winner for me. So that's going to be it for the skincare. The other thing for hair care is when I do, on those rare occasions when I wear my own hair and I want to just kind of pump up the volume a little bit, especially if I'm going to try to curl it, is the Tresemme Super Hold with Touchable Feel, and it's extra firm control on this one. So this is what I've been using for a few years now. I have decided that I'm going to have to break this up into 2 separate videos because I'll never be able to get all the makeup in also and do it any kind of justice